Now, and I have to do what I can do too. Bleh. It's the only way forward.
Alright, where is next? We have data room, but that's... Oh hey, it says I'm still in here! That might be a bug, maybe not. Headmaster's room!
Is Byakuya in here?
Of course I am.
This is the headmaster's room. I heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself.
Makoto, it's you.
Ah, Byakuya. That's all they have to say to each other. Alright, papers on the floor. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. That's probably what Kyoko was doing. Sword on the left?
Hey, this looks familiar.
No trophies and even a shield, and that's
You see
a sword.
That looks familiar, doesn't it?
Absolutely not.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. I hope you are.
I'm totally being sarcastic right now.
Okay, good. Thank goodness.
Bookshelf seems really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books.
Link checked the chest. Wow, this is a nice chest.
I almost read that as filled with flies and other
Filled with
thick
flies.
books.
Ah! Ah! That would not be the reaction I'd have if I had a bookcase filled with flies. I would be like, ah! I'm sorry, but just that, you look at the books, you don't look at the books inside, you just comment on the workmanship, on the craftsmanship. It just reminds me of Zelda Link's Awakening. Link checked the chest. Wow, this is a nice chest!
I think for running a pawn shop or something. Alright.
Well, you came to the right place. Would you like to see something interesting? No.
What do you mean something interesting, dare I ask?
Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk.
Class number 78 student registry.
It contains profiles for all of us, and Mukuro.
So in other words...
Apparently class number 78 refers to us.
Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned class number 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
in other words,
there can be no doubt. Mukuro was a student here at Hope Speak Academy, just like the rest of us.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. God damn it.
Watch out for her.
That must be how Kyoko learned about it.
But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry.
Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. What's your point?
She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page.
The first page?
Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages.
No way. What?
So in other words...
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. Shit! God damn it.
So in other words...
Okay.
What kind of information is it?
Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you?
I've been reading this whole game.
It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue.
I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared, so... Oh shit! Mukuro reappears suddenly in the background, and an entity floats close but just out of reach. The entity is known as the Ultimate Despair. So she also has a split personality?
No?
Interesting. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior, too. It's just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles that she must have gone through as a member of the Fenrir. When she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I would be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro?
That's a good question.
Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. And maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto?
Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file that you should note.
What is it?
Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seems to be included as part of our class number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think?
What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Yes, of course.
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean...
Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying?
Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible. But it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business.
So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy.
Nice. Nice, I'm back to being an errand boy. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention.
Advice for me, huh?
You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I mean, she did save my life.
Yes.
It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me.
Well, don't put too much faith in her.
Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford.
What are you saying?
Just what I think. Call it a hunch.
A hunch?
But my hunches tend
just
to be
called it a-
proven right. What were you saying?
Nothing stupid.
Yeah. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will.
I'll keep that in mind, thanks. Jackass.
I don't think there's anything else in here.
Yeah. Ugh.
Alright,
Let's go gambling.
okay. I don't think there should be anything else in any of these places. Like, hang on a sec.
Did we examine the computer itself?
I think we looked at the monitor. Oh. Well, thanks, I guess. Let me see if that other, this area. Can we go in here? Is this important? Oh, of course! We have the handbook!
Oh!
We have the emergency handbook.
If I can open this locker.
Yada yada yada. We've read this. There we go.
What about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Let's give this one more try. Alright. Took the emergency card reader. Alright, just what I was hoping for. A different sound. Still not letting me in, though. Not seeing anything in here that might be a clue. A chicken wing. This thing's practically empty. There's just one thing, some kind of pop.
Inside are drawings of chicken wings.
The fifth chicken. It's here.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was what you were talking about. Oh, man.
I don't like violating owner's privacy, but I better take a look. It's like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Interesting observation. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook and put my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I've heard before.
There's a plan.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father.
This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. Well, this belongs to Kyoko. What is it doing in this locker? What she wrote in here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little.
I decided to talk to the one who came up. Well, are you serious? We had to really show that again?
What does this all mean? What does all this repetition mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook.
It means the authors are bad at writing.
I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. When I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just starts spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of that pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Added to the court record. I mean the... whatever.
I forget if we can look at these.
God damn it. Why does it do that?
I have no idea.
Does everyone have just like bags of leaves in these lockers? What the hell? Yeah, oh snap. Locker's totally disorganized. Whatever it belongs to, it probably has organization problems in every part of their life. Oh. Are these lockers filled with stuff that they took from us when we got here? It's a crystal ball. This is a crystal ball. Huh, a crystal ball. No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. Wait. Aren't those used for telling fortunes? Just a coincidence, right?
I would like to point out, though, I don't think Hiro could carry this much stuff on his person all at once.
I don't know. You could add a backpack.
Oh, well, that's true, actually.
It's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order.
Would have to be a pretty big book bag, though.
And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuffed this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and as natural as possible. I picked up one of the notebooks and I saw. But at the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What? There's no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro
Hagakure.
Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes. Which would mean... he attended classes here? Oh yeah, that's what we're supposed to be doing here, isn't it?
That was what we were supposed to be doing here.
No, that can't be possible. Mihiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. He never had a chance to take any classes.
You're right, though. I said it before, and I will stand by it, that the whole parallel universe or parallel world thing is not, like, a plot foreshadowing at all. But I am now starting to notice it more and more.
I'm not letting it go. So what is this notebook?
Nice.
See, I thought the game lagged for a second, but I didn't notice the background stopped. I was like, wait, what the hell?
Yep. Well, that's interesting now, isn't it?
But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they all had to belong to previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here now? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro. Pocketbook seems like it belongs to Kyoko. I gotta check the others. There has to be some kind of explanation.
We already did check the others. There's nothing in them.
If we want to find out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. Keep moving forward. I have to believe in everyone. Thank God.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
No. What, now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, but there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap.
It could be a trap.
But even knowing that,
I'm going to fall for that trap.
Say go to the gym, right? Can we walk away? Oh, this fucking guy. Oh, hey, hero. I got him. Why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Kuma's announcement, right? Are you sure are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait! There's no point trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal.
Like always.
Hero? It's like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping I could talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time?
Do we really need to play this cutscene for one guy? I guess so! Hey, how's it going, Makoto?
Huh. That's the best guy after nearly avoided death. How are you?
Hello! Welcome, hello! Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you.
The envelope?
I just left it on the ground over there. Don't ask me why.
Have fun. This must be the envelope.
No, it's actually the other one over there. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What?
Don't worry, just get on with it.
Kuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope. You didn't open it. It just says "fuck you" on it. What I found was a single photograph. Yikes. Features a bunch of faces I recognize extremely well. Junko's face is blocked.
Nice. Nice going, Ishimaru.
Where are we?
That is an excellent question. I believe. Oh, you know what? Okay, so they will bring that up in a moment. Spoiler alert. But I think if you look between Sakura and Hagakure, there is like a black line. I think that might be Makoto's pants.
I mean, I'm at like 480p quality, so I can barely see it.
Yeah, I know you can't, but he's not supposed to be here.
Wait, but someone standing behind Sayaka. This is the only one I don't recognize.
Except you should recognize her.
Because we do.
There we go.
Wait, no, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, we looked at the file. Mukuro Ikusaba. that girl, this girl is... Wait, why? Why is Mukuro here? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. We're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this.
I mean, minus several people.
Yeah.
Specifically Celeste, and Sakura, and Hifumi, and Leon. And sort of Hagakure.
And Mondo.
Junko's still at least mostly wearing a school uniform. Minus the tie.
And now I'm looking at it. It's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. You were sick that day.
Yeah.
I'm the only one not here. The picture's all 15 other students, but not me. I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture.
This picture should be empty. It should just be an empty classroom.
I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. If this picture is real, then that could mean... Could it be? Everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kinda getting in the way standing there, you know. So, I mean, get out.
That was a cute Hamlet mention. But...
Alas, poor Yorick. I told you, I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? They'd be totally out of left field.
Whatever that says. He's speaking leet to you. I guess that doesn't mean he's talking. Damn it!
Nice!
So in the end, all I found in the gym
was Monokuma.
Was a bunch of balls and a photo.
Mm-hmm. And Monokuma.
And even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How's this count as a hint? Just maybe even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Yep!
Probably.
Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? It looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? It's called Photoshop. Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. I should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. My life's on the line, damn it!
Archive, huh? Alright, Albite. Why are we going in here? Uh-oh, that's not a good sound.
No, I'm good.
I just noticed the outlet on the wall, right here.
Yeah.
This loads in before anything else in the room. Take a look. Outlet. Wall.
Well, yeah, because it's a small item. It takes less memory for it to do, so it renders in the small items first.
I don't think that's how it works.
And this just proved me wrong. All right.
Yeah, those walls loaded in before the small books.
Oh, Byakuya. So, do you think we could talk? Byakuya, come on, buddy.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Hey, Byakuya, come on!
Come on!
Of course, didn't he just walked away? What the? Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me.
I mean, that's not entirely unprecedented. I have done that before.
Oops. Hey, hero! Yeah, come on, buddy, come on!
Come on!
Talk to me, buddy! Mukuro! Hey, what's going with you all of a sudden? Every time I see you,
What's the matter with you?
I am both proud and dumbfounded by this bit. No, I am, no! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, I've ran off like some kind of terrified rabbit.
Man.
Here, come on, what's wrong, buddy?
Mamma mia.
Still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook that I found. I was like he was trying to avoid me or something. But come on, I'm a handsome guy, why not? Talk to me, come on.
Talk to me.
It's very late where I am.
Raw.
It's fucking raw.
It's fucking raw.
I decided to visit the biolab one more time, not because it was scripted, but I guess it's scripted now. And the first thing I saw when I got there... Oh shit. Was her passed out again?
Nope, she's dead.
Toko? Come on, get it! Oh, fuck me. It's open, but... Toko! Okay. Toko, are you okay?
Man, screw showing concern for my fellow classmate. I want to see what's in here.
No, no, no! She's not dead, is
She
she?
just said she was passed out. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold, I think I might catch cold.
Can you please? If you keep taking naps in a place like this, I'm sure you will.
Also, believe me, you really don't want me sneezing all the time, honey, because you know what happens if I do.
I see.
What? I was asleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny?
No, you're ugly. Okay, so why did you pass out?
I don't know. The last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose?
Oh, that's right, your memory stops and starts each time.
Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
SOB!
And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory.
No, it's more like half.
Actually, no, it is more like double. Well, half for each, so one whole. Maybe some overlap. But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I slit your throat.
I don't know, I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself.
I assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now.
I'm officially sick of her. Toko shut off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Ah, I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. There's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's probably gotta be some reason for it. Hello, open body. The fridge, it's open. I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here.
That must be why she passed out.
Right.
Hey, I was just standing in this corner here. She faints so easily.
Kyoko! What's up? Grandma! What's up?
Sorry, I was gonna make an interesting comment, but I'll leave it to myself. It's getting late, isn't it?
Okay. You okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry.
No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room.
Oh yeah, it's super cold.
It's a morgue.
That too, yeah.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and, well, there you have it.
Ah, she got herself a glass of orange juice. You just dumbass.
Orange juice?
The worst joke.
Wow, how'd you know orange juice makes me faint as well? Wow, I had no idea. I thought it was just a weird personal thing.
You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot here...
That's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. She's dumber than a bag of hammers. Why is everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway...
I ask myself that question a lot. Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that.
Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this.
Kyo approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it.
Huh? How come?
Because Mukuro's body is in here.
Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body's inside the fridge? Didn't you come to this conclusion earlier?
He did not, actually. Not at all.
Okay, we did.
Yes, we did. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit. I apologize. Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial.
The Mastermind did it. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body.
Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the Mastermind by the tail.
Okay, what should I do?
So
Just
then...
stand there and... Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished.
Just wait over there. That's it. Alright.
I don't know, do Makoto-y things.
Can I grab a blanket first? It's super cold.
Do whatever it is a sorry, not a mastermind. Do whatever it is
Wow.
a protagonist does.
You know, I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Oh, hey! We noticed! Wow!
Ah, it's the same one I found in the garden tool shed. Oh my god, who knew? And if I remember, that tarp had the same stamp on it. It said the bottle.
Holy shit. So that means maybe it came from the chem lab.
I knew it. That's the tarp that was used for the help camouflage the garden. At some point, someone got it from the biolab and took it over there. Excuse me. Got the desk. Uh-huh. I can't do it. I can't just look inside. Let's ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk to you about something.
What is it?
What is it? Oh. It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer.
Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer.
Well, just so you know, it's working.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here, looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? The mastermind forged that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Oh my gosh. On the left of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights. Yeah.
It would seem...
It would seem the blue light comes on when a slot is occupied.
So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Look around the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's.
Which shouldn't be on right now, considering the door's open.
Yeah. There's 9 in all. 9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9.
9 lights. Wait a minute. Okay, Makoto, I'm done.
Alright, geez, that was fast.
I literally just groped the body to see if they were holding anything. They weren't.
Indeed.
God damn.
I also inspected their pants just to be sure.
Also, there's only half a body left, so I didn't have much to look for.
Yeah, exactly. Fortunately, I was still able to dig into their underwear to see if they were hiding any pieces of paper. They were not. Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief.
So would you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death.
Really?
The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings.
So it means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury?
Yada yada yada.
The only other option was those other wounds, but the files said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old?
Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago.
I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder.
Are you saying they are? But we got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
What?
At the very least...
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you?
One of many.
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be getting good at detective work, but beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
Hey.
So, If there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. You
God damn
probably
it.
won't get another chance to interact with it.
Do you notice there's an odd number of people not here?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Coming to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, height and weight.
So...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right?
No. You remembered all that?
Ah, shit, I forgot. They are indeed consistent with the corpse.
So then...
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusaba. So that poses an interesting question then, isn't it?
Mm.
And?
So that means that we aren't using someone else's corpse in this case, and, you know, say that means we're not taking someone else's old corpse and claiming it's Mukuro's. This is actually Mukuro's corpse. Is that
Alright.
Is that all you wanted to ask?
Yeah, I think so.
So then...
It looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get
Time
going.
to toss it aside.
Yeah, let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here.
Oh wait, are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out in the open like
Why?
this?
Sad. Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part
Once,
of the
not
ultimate
anymore.
despair.
She still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow?
Well, yeah, but still.
whew,
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling.
But she could have abandoned me. But she decided to help me instead. So, for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then...
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes?
Ah, hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in the locker. If I don't do it now... Oh my god. Hey Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead then, out with it.
You really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So...
What do you mean?
Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of those lockers, you'd need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to.
Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers?
I found... Oh, shit. I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker?
Everything you just said makes perfect sense. But there was something written inside. And it was about the headmaster. About your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too?
Video.
Makoto.
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined.
What are you talking about?
I need to go investigate those lockers, right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes.
Oh, let me give you a Headmaster's Handbook. That way you can...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker.
Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense.
A DVD?
And that says Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
Ooh.
Oh.
So,
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
anyway.
You're really bad at looking in things, you know? I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before.
None of this makes any sense right now. I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD.
Nice!
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
Ramble.
In other words,
So, as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything. Even my own feelings.
You're talking about your dad, right?
I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask. For the rest of my life.
All because of the mastermind.
however,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that.
Kyoko's eyes burned with a fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind.
It's strange. To be confronted with his death, and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess.
She let out a small laugh as she said it. But her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So, that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst.
What do you mean?
When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever
Yeah.
remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth.
Must be the
Makoto.
truth.
Even
One of my
if the-
favorite quotes ever.
Yes. Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope.
Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know?
Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
so then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial.
Leaving behind the final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should back to the AV room and check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose.
Well, you know where we watch DVDs. In the gym! Wait. Oh, I see. I was like, man, why is the gym and the pool next to each other? Right, because they're in the same, like, physical location. Oh, we forgot to go see Hina.
So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto? Sorry, gotta go. What? She ran so fast I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. You know, why? Why? Why won't you talk to me?
And that's that. Anywho.
Should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. Took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor, saw my own reflection. Must have only been a few seconds. But to me, it felt like an eternity. Then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? To my total surprise, I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positions on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance.
I don't trust you guys.
So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Do you want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spend the rest of their life at the school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Yeah, about that. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There's a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this, only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes started back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. It's him, isn't it?
Damn right it is.
Damn right it is. Huh? What I saw was me. Possibly undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting with the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk with him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point, Makoto? There's a chance you may. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you as the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Once again, the video cut out. Man, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya, Toko, Hina, everyone. They all said they agreed to live in the school. And then Kyoko. Everything seemed to have been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when she asked her his questions, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just a monitor. The DVD player itself apparently started off. Which, of course... Jesus. You alright?
Yeah, I just smacked my arm on the desk.
Alright. Wonderful.
Sorry.
Which, of course, meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie! Looks like it broke out of service.
What it just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now, then, when, doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
Failure my ass, you cut the power on purpose.
But why?
She was about to say something different. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He asked a question, they all say yes. Couldn't help myself, but I let out a huge exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up... Oh, right.
It would seem... Hey.
Convenient outcome. Something that seemed obviously to work in the favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or...
Nice.
Ugh. Now what?
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning.
The end of the end can be found at the end of the end. If you get that reference, congrats.
Let me snick it.
Yeah, good. Good boy.
Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
We're in the end game now.
Yes, we are.
It's about to begin again. Class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. Last time Hope and Despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this.
I have to do this.
Alright then. This is the end. Guess that was the first one this time.
Makoto,
You're early, Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared?
Yeah, for now at least. Where's everyone else? Why aren't they here?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon.
And just like she said... Boop. Biakwa! Biakwa? They arrived one after another. We're all in the same state of shock. And they're all pissed at me. What's up, guys?
Hey, guess what? Everyone hates Makoto.
Part 2?
Yep.
Silence. It wasn't any normal silence.
It was a silency silence that sounds... silency.
Silency. It was definitely silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appeared.
I'm late!
Oh, I'm on fire.
Ah, strong, silent master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins are ablaze.
Yes!
Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors!
With my scissor-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil.
I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If it's what master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Achoo! Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. That right there is one of my favorite lines in the whole game. She's like, alright, I'm gonna kill the mastermind. Achoo. Oh, hey, guys, what am I doing here?
It's like a variation of a famous Lord of the Rings line.
Which is?
There was no curse in the tongues of Elvish or any other something about that, something in that matter. I'll look it up later.
Either way. Is everyone here? Ooh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Chills! Chills! Kills!
This final class trial is gonna be slathered in This final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair, climaximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right.
That's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. I love sorrow. Whatever. Fuck you. You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
Okay. I don't remember that quote.
Did he say wiped?
Yes.
Or
no.
Okay.
White, as in the color.
All right.
Okay then. Don't take that line out of context.
Speaking of lines, the lines I was referring to earlier was, there is no curse, and Elvish enters or the tongue men for this treachery.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, okay. What movie was that from?
It was from the books.
Oh, it was just from the books? Oh, I feel like they should have.
I'm sure.
That line was so
sure
iconic, though. They really should have.
I'm sure it was said in the movie. I'm sure it was said in the movie somewhere, but right now I'm just getting the book.
Okay. And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows. that despair is mightier than...
I think we're gonna end it here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching.
What even?
I have no faith left in this.
What even? What? Like, that's not a typo, is it? Like, that's really... What?
I'm pretty sure that they're playing on the sword is... The pen is mightier than the sword.
Yeah, but
like,
why did he go, like, Dindo? Like, what is this? Freaking Ugandan Knuckles? That meme didn't even exist. I'm gonna show you the despair. Like, what were they going for with that?
Stop talking.
Enough of your, I agree with this sentiment. Enough of your tedious dribble. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away.
Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared.
Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time.
With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first to enter the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word, they just disappeared into the elevator. So are they just not talking to each other, or just specifically?
I forget.
They're all acting... Oh.
Excuse me. I agree with you, but also fuck you. Stop stealing my lines.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yes, you are. They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious. Okay, so it is not just it's not just Mukuro. So everyone hates everyone. That is the title of this episode. Everyone hates everyone.
However,
but
or we hate typos. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, everyone hates typos, except the NISA, Nipponichi Software America. But yeah, that's a rant for another day. But you know why that is, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us about it, all about it soon, at the class trial.
You're right. I'm ready.
so
Ready to win, right? Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. And then...
Psych, I'm not gonna tell you. Ha 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 ha.
Started making my way toward the opening, and that's when it went all Twilight Zone on my ass.
It just drops.
Step after step toward the gaping maw. Wow, that is a word I rarely see used, and
Yeah,
every time I see it, I'm like, I love it. I love it.
It's a good word.
I resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. There is no fate for what we make. Wait, hold on. Wrong series. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body. And finally, on steady legs,
I tripped and fell. Ah, shit.
I wobbled awkwardly down to the floor and face-planted onto the bottom of the elevator. I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. This looks familiar. Without warning, it began to deeper into. We've seen this spiel before. Jesus Christ. Closed my eyes and sight fell away.
That is how closing your eyes works.
Yeah. All sound, too, disappeared.
That's not how closing your eyes works.
Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time.
They never did. Wait.
I was actually dead. What could have been seconds or centuries later? felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This place looks like shit. This is the final trial site?
What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate?
Absolutely not.
It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle! And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right there in the vacant 16th seat.
Chills! Chills! Kills!
Well then, let's begin!